welcome to Filmscination. My name is Samantha, and I talk about movies and give you my own opinion whether to watch a movie or not. And if you are new to my channel, go ahead by clicking the subscribe button, liking this video for extra brownie points, and comment down below to hear your thoughts on the movie. Today's movie review is based on the 2000 Nothing Like the Holidays, directed by Alfredo Davila and screenplay by Alison Swan and Rick Nahara. Short story long, it's about a Puerto Rican family coming home for holiday season, and we see all the drama unfold for each character. So let's break down this movie by pros and cons and sections, and let's get on with discussion. Pros. Screenplay. Part of the portion did give me surprises as much it could have done, and you expect the father, played by Alfred Molina, during the whole movie is seen the one way, but towards the end it's actually just completely different, and which is this scene you find out, but I don't want to spill the frijoles, but I wanted to freaking cry. And then it legit touched my heart, and my cringe heart grew 2 inches bigger. But it was cut short, sadly, and continue on the pros, like the dynamic of the Puerto Rican family, showing us problems with each character, and each try to show a second phase they are okay, but as soon as the mom spills some beans, then everything just comes crashing down. So at least one character you can relate to during the film, and you got the choice of an army dude coming home, the rich sibling, of course, the wannabe actress sibling, the gangster or the player, or girl conflicted her with her past love, and of course the sibling in law that is never good with the parents. So legit, you can pick, you can't even complain. And I did enjoy the music score. It wasn't too cheesy or out of context, but the music obviously is the type you would hear from a Latin salsa culture, which I'm a big fan, so they got extra brownie points for that. Alright, so not enough of the pros because there were so many. And if you didn't get that, I was being sarcastic. It's okay. Now for the cons. Where do I begin? As much as I love good feel movies, this one was all over the place. How I previously stated that many characters, you get bits of drama, well, there's just too many mini stories within each one. And as soon as you would get a bit of drama from one person, it would cut to the next person for the drama unraveling. And honestly, the screenplay could have been written a lot better. And I understand they were trying to convey a message about family, and it's not always about one individual, because essentially everyone has problems. And I got the drama that can't come from any family, but more of a Latin family, obviously. And everyone is chismoso, which means gossip. Well, it did some extent of truth of how Latin people are raised and treat each other. Just, I kept losing track of everyone's story and didn't give me enough time to inhale the drama very well. And it took me halfway through the movie to understand who was who and how they were related to each other. In the Latin culture, everyone is family, but as a viewer, I like to know who is who, because not everyone who watches this is Latino. And I mean, I am, but I was confused and just felt as they were trying to legit cram every type of person in an hour 43 minutes, which is sometimes impossible. Honestly, just wanted the whole concept of every individual, just not little bits of everything. And second thing I could say is the casting. I did enjoy some of the characters. Just a couple of them felt like there was something missing from them. I'm not sure if it was the story or their acting. And they didn't do that bad, but felt as they did not feel the emotions behind it. And I won't mention names, but it was mostly the girls in the family. And continuing, the cinematography was nothing out of this world. It was pretty general, and some shots were like, what? Huh? Like, there's just some camera angles, like for example, like the airplane for me was just too straight up, the tree shot was too close in, and there's other things I just don't want to keep mentioning. And lastly, production design and costuming was okay. They did their job right of making sure that at least it went with the story. You could at least see from the start who was what and for their personality, Just not sure if it was the right move because it did put them in stereotypes. And after my opinion, I will be giving this movie a 2.5 out of 5 stars. So yes, for the fact it can be added to your Christmas cheesy movies, this movie was moving to my heart. I was unsure of the partial cast or story, and I did fall for some characters, but we got tiny problems from everyone. And family dynamic was just all over the place. But it shows a very sweet message of even if problems arise, they stick by each other regardless. And yes, some camera angles weren't the best. And the ending did not surprise me, which I won't be saying much. In the end, I'm glad I saw this movie because it has so much more potential. They could have tried a little harder, but they did their very best. But who cares what I say? Go ahead and watch the movie if you want. Thanks for listening to my criticism. I very much appreciate it. And for more brownie points, like this video and subscribe. Press the notification bell so you're aware when I post up a video. As usual, stay awesome and peace.